Alright guys, Gary admitted that he hid the keys. I don't... Oh, it's meant to have an alarm on it now, this bike, which Nat didn't put on. Oh! Oh! It's not the loudest alarm. Let's see if this thing fires up. I'm not expecting it to, it shouldn't. Like 20 keys on here. Third time lucky. It was me who put the steering lock on last night. Come on. There you go. Right. That's rubbish. That's absolute rubbish. Nothing happened there, by the way. It didn't. Nothing happened at all. Look. Oh, battery's well low. Battery's very low. Oh God! I'm afraid step one of this bike is going to be lose the alarm. It's shocking. And the battery being low isn't a coincidence. I mean, that's not, you can hardly hear it. That's not going to stop someone nicking your bike, is it? I want to hook this up now. Oh, we've got Aiden's. Okay. That's the fastest this bike's ever been. Alright, let's see. This new seat that Nat did is nice.
Yeah, look comfy.
I guess this bike don't have a rear stand. I swear it had a rear. I swear it had a rear stand. No wonder you can't hear it. Come on. It is right under your arse. Oh man, that's ridiculous. What's it called? Winomo. It's not much of a Winomo, I'm afraid. It's a Luzomo. I really want this to start.
I think it will.
He reckons it's a non-runner though. So me and Nat did all the work to the bike, and then he got the carbs cleaned again and balanced again, and he did all that work again. So I reckon this needs valve steering. I just feel like there's something valvey going on. All right, Chin.
Nobody's seen it. We will cut this one off.
We'll chop that out. We'll chop that out. Right. Right, we good?
Yep.
I don't know if fuel is on. It sounds very low on fuel actually. It's just out of curiosity.
Side stand?
Side stands down. I think, I'm going to check the fuel, it sounds really low. Don't think it sounded happy. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it at all. So annoying.
Cut.
So we've done what we said. We've wired up the black and the brown to the black and the orange up here in case that is a system that's set up for that. And that would make the yellows irrelevant. Highly unlikely, but we'll know immediately. Gary's going to focus on this spark, and when I kick this bike over, we see any signs of spark, then we've solved our issue. So Gary, there's the spark. Let's get right in there. You'll know what it is. You'll see spark. You can, if you want, put your tongue on it.
I'll put yours.
Right, we're on. Okay, let me know, buddy. Any spark at all? I highly doubt it.
Nothing. No.
No?
No.
If you're touching it, you'd feel it.
You touching it?
Alright, let's try. Shall I try through the throttle?
Yeah.
I set up the starter. Anything? Any spark? Nah.
Nah.
No chance. That was kind of too good to be true.
Plan B? Do we have one?
I don't know what plan B is. Right, theory number 2. We don't need to worry about the yellow wires. We'll hook up the green and the brown to R2 from the stator, and that should do something.
Yeah, something.
Maybe blow the CDI. Honestly, I think this build is tougher than I thought. I think, yeah, I think I maybe took on more than I can do. But let's give it a shot. It's worth trying. Okay, guys. So this kind of makes sense, right? We took the black wire here, and we ran the black wire to the green that we had from the main circuit, and then the brown on the brown, and we've just kicked it a little bit, and we think we've got spark. So Gary's going to focus in on the spark plug. I'm going to turn it over using the actual engine, and we're looking for spark jumps. Let's see. I'm impressed so far. You ready?
Yeah.
Hopefully. I can't see spark.
No.
But when
you can hear it.
When you kicked it, Gary, you know what we need? We need it to go next to here, and then we'll see a jump. So,
should I hold it there?
yeah, if you hold it there, yeah, let's try that, and we'll see if it jumps across.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
I swear to God.
On camera?
Yes,
no.
I swear to God.
Ah, we got spark. Oh my God! Can you believe it?
Yeah. I mean, no, but yeah.
I can't either. Right, mate, we might hear this engine. This shouldn't be happening. This should be impossible. Right, let's chuck this spark plug on the actual sparker. Mate, we could have this engine could start and it's going to be so loud.
Let's give it a go.
Do you want to come to a nicer angle, or? Okay, guys, we've got massive spark. Spark plug is actually on now. This could start. If it starts, it's going to be so loud because there is no exhaust. If it starts, I'm talking seconds, it's shutting off. Right, again. I don't know, I feel like it's close. Whoa.
Yeah.
I know what's happening. It's because there's no back pressure. We have an engine. Oh, I lost my fold there. Oh, right, throttle. We can hear it's a good engine.
Very close.
It will need its exhaust, it will need some back pressure. Yeah. I think... Alright guys, so yeah, we're contemplating, it seems to start a bit off the kick. Most 50cc's I know always were a bit like that, it starts a bit off the kick. It's not a huge issue at all. The spark plug has spark, that's the key at the moment. The only other issue you might have here is the battery might not be recharging, so the other yellow wires might be sending power back to the battery. But I have a feeling that because the stator only has 2 wires, that I feel like that's not an issue, so I think we'll be fine. I think the battery will be charging. I think an exhaust will make this run. I think it needs some back pressure. It's a little engine to be able to kind of just work properly and appropriately. So I do think it will run. If not, it might need a bit of tweak, you know. It might need another bit of a carb clean or something like that. But at the moment, I believe that this is a bike that's got its spark, it's got its fuel and compression, and should just start and run and ride as it needs to. So that's great at this stage. I can't actually afford an exhaust yet, so it might be a couple of weeks before then. I need to sell that CB250 at some point to be able to put some funds towards this and other stuff. So let's see how we go. Where are we? So the XJ we think is fine. It seemed okay. It seemed fairly normal. But again, the fault on that was intermittent, so it's a tough one. We can't, you know, it's intermittent, so I think Aiden's going to have to use it, run it, and he doesn't have to worry too much because he's in Islington and around Islington. I will, of course, keep an eye out, and he can always call me if he breaks down. But I think I'd like to think that issue is resolved. I am going to go for a spin after though, because I love that bike. The other thing that's really annoying is I can't find the cap to this. Like, I've had it here all day. It can't have gone anywhere far at all. But it's bloody missing. So hopefully that pops out somewhere at some point so that we can put the cap back on. It's under the seat. It's not a huge issue, but it had a cap, so I want to give it a cap. I'll probably find it somewhere under here or something after. And I guess we're up for today. I don't know. You want to try and hear the Kawasaki? I might go and get some fuel. Yeah, let's try that one. Should I? I'll go and get some fuel, and we'll hook up the Kawasaki. Might as well. I'd like to hear that one. All right, cool. I'm going to do a quick fuel run. I think I'm going to push this in. I'm going to tape up them wires because that is kind of it now. They are the full-time wires. I can't believe it. I mean, I classed that as started because it did kick over a bit. So, have I told you about my spray job? What I'm going to do? No. So I'm going to go all black, yeah? Yeah. And I'm going to put some pink sparkle on it. Some like tiny bit of pink. So then like proper lady bike? No. Some guys would like pink sprinkles. But yes, but remember I am designing it for a friend of mine. Yeah. So yeah, so all black with not, I don't mean silly pink. I mean some what do you call it, glitter? Yeah. Chuck it in to the paint, and then you'll have mainly black with a bit of pink glittery bits, and maybe a daffodil or something on it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully it all works and runs well for her. I might put this bike through the ultra low emissions charge. 170 quid days, and that's if it goes through first time. If not, it's 300 quid. So this bike owes me way more than it should. Anyway, one step at a time. Alright guys, I was just about to go and get some fuel, and then I realised that I had fuel in the can. Let's see if this thing makes noise. What do you reckon? Oh, 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 oh. Can't be connected. Yeah. Oh, I heard it pop off. Right, that's good. That's good. I might start this one for the... Huh? It's not connected. Sparky.
Which one?
The moped, Sparky.
It's working now.
Well, Sparky.
Sparking.
Yes, we're back, we're back. Right. Come on! So. It's not a happy bike. What is it? No, that's coolant. It was never this hard to start.
That's a Kawasaki one.
It was never this hard to start. That fixed it. Well, that fixed it, but someone else had it for 6 months. That. That's Asian from the end, 7550. This is rubbish. Feels like it's not sparking. This bike's had all that work done to it. It's had so much work done to it.
Well, I done work with that. He didn't do carpet.
Don't make sense. It should do something.
It's not sparking, that's not
I don't think there's spark. I don't know, am I filming?
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I forgot, Rabjab turned up late again. He does it on, but Gershan's here at 11 with 5 hours of light. You get here at 3.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Yeah, whatever. I highly doubt this bike is sparking at the moment, guys. Highly doubt it. I couldn't get a plug off enough. I might be able to here. Oh, hang on. Nah, I can't get a plug off enough. Do you know what? This is next week's fun. This is. I'll drop the tank off next week, and we'll look at what's going on. The thing does not need a carb clean. It's had 20 carb cleans in 6 months. It will not be a fuel-related problem. I doubt it's sparking, and honestly, there's something about the valves on here I'd like to look into more, because it never ran 100%. Even when that had it fully running, I never saw it at that time, to be honest. But there was always something that bothered me, and it could be the valve. So I'm going to look online and see what they are. Are they shims or are they top rockers? And next week we'll get some fuel directly into the carbs, and we'll have a bit of a play. And although, God, I remember these carbs were the hardest things in the world to get off the bike. Okay guys, wrapping up for today. Gershan's on his way home. I think I've called him Gershan and Gary lots today. He told me I can call him either, so I think I've gone between both. The zl didn't fire up. There is fuel in there. I have a feeling it's not sparking. I'm looking forward actually to looking into that one next week. I don't normally look forward to looking into the zl because I'd kind of had enough of it by the time I got it to that. There are some bikes that do, I guess they push your button, and yeah, and this was like that, but then that did his work. And I think something simple happened. I think the new coils that I bought for this bike, one was faulty because Nat showed down his channel. So I think that company let me down. Said I'm going to take for a nice spin, and then I'll take it back to Aiden, who's expecting it a bit after. The Sinis has been picked up. I drove that earlier. It rides beautifully. It's in fact that it's quick with that new carb on. It's very quick for a 125, and I'm so excited that the 50cc started. And I know you guys might think it didn't start, but see, it has to have some back pressure. It has to have an exhaust. There has to be something in there that encourages the flow. Otherwise, it's just running I believe it's running very lean because there's just a massive hole. So I will order an exhaust for that, and it's going to have to be a Piaggio SIP 50 exhaust, but that's fine. It's the same thing. And then I think that will be a runner. I can't actually afford to order that exhaust yet anyway. Keep getting let down with that CB 250, and it's really frustrating. I'm pleased. Thanks to Gerjan for his help today. Thanks to Rabjab for turning up 10 minutes ago and doing nothing. And it's been a eventful day, really. Look at these bikes, guys. Look at these cruisers. They're stunning. I love them both. I like the XJ more. But when I look at the XJ and think that's a stunning bike, I then look at the ZL and think, hang on a minute, that's also a stunning bike. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, I really appreciate it. Please keep clicking. Share every now and again if you like my video. Share it with, on your Facebook or your Insta or something, so that we get more subscribers. The more subscribers we get, I might make a few pounds. If I make a few pounds, I can give away more bikes and stuff. At the moment, the channel's been monetized for a month and has earned $60. I don't know what the equivalent is. I think it's £51. And you can't draw it anyway. You have to draw. You can't draw anything less than 100. So, it is what it is, really. It's a small amount of money for some clicks, but all the money from this channel and these bikes goes to some sort of charitable cause, like this, for example, which I exchanged for that, and that's going to cost me hundreds. And this is a beautiful runner. I ran it today. Great. Anyone wants to share photos, have more in-depth conversation, join my Facebook group. It's called Motorcycle Rescuer and Jacob Parts, and just click on the button and I'll hook you up.